In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how much money this Bible-based video game made, and we're going to look at the gameplay to determine, is this going to be any good? So if you like any of that, make sure to subscribe to the channel so that I get more subscribers, because seriously guys, I need more subscribers. So today we're looking at Gate Zero. It's a new Bible-based video game brought to you by BibleX Games, and they had an initial fundraiser on Kickstarter where they wanted to raise $200,000, and in a moment I'm going to tell you exactly how much they raised. No surprise to me, there's actually a lot of support for a game like this that's wholesome and based on the Bible. And let's be real, there's really nothing in the gaming world today like this. Everything is oversaturated. Everything's kind of the same type of games. Now, they set out on Kickstarter with a goal of raising $200,000, and I can tell you right now that they actually smashed their goal. They raised over $300,000 on Kickstarter for this game, which really proves there is a backing for content like this. Whether it is Christians wanting wholesome content or other people wanting something different in the gaming world, there is backing for stuff like this. Now, full disclosure, I did already play a demo for this game. I was contacted on TikTok by BibleX Games. They're the makers of Gate Zero, and they invited me to play this game. At the end of this video, I am going to show with you how you are able to yourself play this game right now, because it's not fully available, but you can play the alpha demo that is available currently. But the real question that everyone's asking, and I was asking as well, is this going to be any good? Let's take a look at the trailer, let's react to it, and I'm going to share with you some of the gameplay that I experienced, my real thoughts, which are going to be a little bit interesting, as well as how you can play this game yourself. Okay, let's watch the trailer. This is the trailer for Gate Zero.
Magnificent.
And let me pause right here. I thought this was such a cool concept. Rather than the game kick off in Bible times, you're actually going to be in the future. The world's falling apart, and you're going to travel back in time to solve a mystery. And as you're playing this gameplay that is moving alongside, you are going to be moving alongside things that are happening in the Bible, which I think is so cool.
An ultimate time machine is ready. Let's travel back in time and solve Grandma's mystery.
I love it.
We need to get back to Jerusalem.
When I saw this trailer, I was super impressed. Like the detail that went into it. Look how cool Jerusalem looked.
Early years of Jesus' life to figure out these riddles.
When I played this game, the riddles were tough. I'll show you guys what that looks like in a moment. That's a temple.
Are you looking for someone?
Yes, young man, we are looking for a son.
Okay, I'm going to rewind. That was such a cool part of this trailer, because again, you're not a disciple. You're not being thrown into like a role of somebody in the Bible. You are playing as a person from the future who's traveling back in time. So you're running through this storyline that involves you as you interfere, as you bump into things that are happening in the Bible, which I think is such a cool concept for a video game. Like he's running into Jesus' parents, obviously, right now. I really love the way BibleX Games, like the route that they decided to take in this. Let's keep watching.
For a son.
So cool.
This is
So
Max,
cool.
and he is looking for Yeshua.
I left the gate open for just 1 second.
Let's catch.
I love this. I think the video game, if I'm not mistaken, is aiming to be co-op as well. So you can play with a friend, solve riddles together, roam around Jerusalem together. Super cool concept.
Some lambs.
Oh, this part was so hard for me.
People
Trying to get
of
around the
Jerusalem,
guards.
What do you want me to do?
Look how he's sneaking in.
With this man you say is king of the Jews.
Such a cool concept to be able to see this stuff in a video game. When I first saw this trailer, I'm going to be honest, I was impressed. I thought it was such a cool concept. I thought the gameplay looked great. I love the idea that you're going to be playing alongside this kind of adventure story as you interact with things in the Bible. I think they hit it right on the nail of what a Bible-based video game should look like. And the game wasn't easy. I'm going to show you guys gameplay right now. It was a tough video game to play. I was stumped at one point. Look what happened. Frank, how am I going to get past you?
Who's there?
I don't know. Go investigate, brother. We got to full send this one. Oh.
Who's there?
No! Shut So it was not an easy game. I was raging at one point. It also didn't help that my room was super hot that day. But what I loved about the video game was that the open world concept that it had. I was able to walk around freely, make my own decisions. At one point, when I was playing the video game, I had the choice to buy a horse. I chose not to, and I ended up regretting that way later on. I also loved how they incorporated the Bible into the gameplay. You're going to see in a moment, I was trying to enter the temple at one point, and I wasn't able to because I didn't have the proper clothing that a priest would have. I also tried to enter the Holy of Holies, which in the Bible is the place where only the high priest can go to atone for the sins of the land. And I tried to go in there, and it was so cool how you can learn the Bible while you play this video game. I was kicked out. I couldn't even go in. It backed me out, and it straight up told me you can't go in because only the high priest can go in. When I played that part of the game, I was so impressed. It was a video game that I felt like, man, I want my kids to play this. I want my friends to play this video game because you can learn so much of the Bible while you're just playing the game. And the game doesn't come out to like teach you straight up about the Bible. There wasn't like a quiz. It wasn't that kind of video game. I was just naturally playing an adventure game like I would play anything, yet I was learning about the Bible as I played it. Now, they crushed their goal. Their goal was to hit $200,000. They obviously crushed it at over $300,000. There's a lot of support for this video game. I am curious, though, if you made it this far in the video, what do you think? Let me know in the comment below. Is this a video game that you would play? Is this a video game you would recommend? Do you feel like this is going to be cheesy? I am going to share with you my thoughts on what I think that they can improve on the video game and what I am expecting to see as the game progresses. Now, I was really impressed with the gameplay. It felt super natural, just like any other game that I would play. The movement was good. I love the open world concept. The graphics I thought were fine. A lot of people were complaining about the graphics. Bible X did a great job with the graphics, given that this is an early stage of the game, given this is their first one. It's an adventure game. I'm not expecting it to have the budget of a Fortnite, but I am expecting it to do well. Now, I'm comparing it to games out there that are similar in concept. There's a game called Only Up that blew up recently in the last couple weeks because streamers were falling to their death from these high heights. The graphics on Gate Zero were actually pretty impressive when you compare it to that or any other modern kind of adventure game that's out there right now, especially if you play on PC. I think they're doing okay, especially because this is an early alpha version of the game, so they still got some work to do. But even if the graphics stick to where they're at right now, I do think that this game has some good, serious potential. The one thing I think they have the ability to do, given the way the game is structured, is that they have the ability to create an open world, full style game. I mean, as I play the game, it's obvious that it's kind of open world. I would love to go out and be able to do almost anything that's out in the video game and see consequences to those actions, entering the temple and then getting kicked out or things of that nature. I really think that they have the ability to expand on this whole open world Jerusalem Bible concept. Now, if you want to play the demo that I played, you're in luck. It is actually available right now on Steam if you play on PC. I believe they are launching this game on Xbox and PlayStation when it fully releases, but if you're on a PC player, you're in luck. You can play the game, learn about the Bible right now by downloading for free on Steam. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you made it this far, I thank you so much. I'm going to make content about God, gaming, and reacting to things that are happening in the real world. Next week's video is going to be crazy, and we are going to be dropping videos every single week, so make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.